Real Scene TV is brought to you by Top Shelf Productions.
Hey, welcome back, Indianapolis. It's time for another episode of Real Scene TV. I'm your host, Danielle Hester. We're back on the couch here in our studios at the 247 Sky Bar. Let's talk about the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. This viral internet sensation has taken over social media and news platforms in recent weeks. Myself, along with some of our Real Scene staffers, and of course you guys at home, have taken part in this epic fundraising event that's raising money for Lou Gehrig's disease. We want to see your best, most creative, funniest Ice Bucket Challenge videos. Hop onto our Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Tag Real Scene. Who knows? You might end up in next week's show. Let's get right to it. See what's coming up tonight.
We'll be talking to Cherie Lowe, also known as the Queen of Free, about how to get out of debt quick.
We're down here at the Phoenix Theater and we're going to check out Bloomington Playwrights' Death Metal Podcast for Kids. And we're going to take you on an inside look at a show called My Name is Blank.
We're at IUPUI campus where we're gauging people's excitement for the first day of school.
I'm taking you inside Kilroy's Bar and Grill, and we're giving you a chance to attend Sun King Brewery's Canvitational. Real Scene TV starts now.
Closed captioning brought to you by Pearl Street Pizzeria and Pub. Handmade pizzas, sandwiches, and salads using the best ingredients. Great local brews on tap for every palate. Cozy dining in the heart of downtown.
Bald-headed Kilroy hides in the city. Shyla visited him in Broad Ripple, and I'm taking you to downtown Indianapolis for delicious food, good people, and great traditions. Downtown here at Kilroy's Indianapolis with Jade, who is the manager here and has been pretty much since it opened, correct? Yes. Okay, and the location here is perfect. It's smack dab between Lucas Oil and Bankers Life Fieldhouse. So tell me why Kilroy's is such a huge Indiana establishment.
It started in Bloomington. It's an IU bar, been there for many, many years. And we actually, one of the owners went to IU and frequented, and so this is kind of the grown-up version here is what I would say. We do have a full menu. We have all of the same Long Islands. We have the shooters. We've brought the breadsticks back, so a lot of things that you would see in Bloomington you'll see here as well.
Most of our viewers have heard of Kilroy's, been to Kilroy's. If you haven't, you probably live under a rock. The breadsticks are amazing, and they're so cheesy and good and greasy, and they're perfect for anybody.
And you can get them until 3 a.m. So
that makes it even better.
Absolutely.
One thing you notice if you walk in here, tons of TVs, a lot of sports fans. We've got some Hoosier banners, obviously being IU country, but if you're a football fan, whether it be NCAA, Colts, Pacers, this is the spot for you. So when you walk in here during sporting events, it's always packed. It's packed any time of the day, but what makes this so special compared to all the other places here on Meridian?
It's just the atmosphere. If it's a game here in Indianapolis, we have the crowd before. During the game, we get the crowd after the games. If it's a game that you're traveling and you're in town, you can't get it many other places, we have all the packages so you can see it here as well.
There's a wall full of shooters and Long Islands, which I actually have a raspberry Long Island here, and you said yours is the tie-dye, correct? Okay, but we have 26 Long Islands, you guys, and they're special. For any palate that you really desire when it comes to Long Islands, you guys have every flavor, every liquor there is. So
not to mention they're 32 ounces.
Yeah, they're 32 ounces, so you get your money's worth. So tell me a little bit about the Long Islands, why it's such a staple here.
We've kind of taken your traditional Long Island and gone a little farther with it with any flavor. You can do top shelf. Obviously, being 32 ounces, it's going to be a staple right there. We have great drink specials throughout the week, so there's days that you can get them for half price. Wednesdays every week we do half price drinks with the exception of any top shelf, but that's a big college night, a huge hit here. So.
And Kilroy's is a place for people all across the spectrum, obviously 21 and up, but we've got video games, we've got shuffleboard, and we've got a large life-size Jenga game, which I think is pretty cool.
It's set up in the back with all the other games. We have video games, like you said. There's 4 to choose from. Shuffleboard, which is a huge hit. Not many places around have that.
I love shuffleboard. It's great. And then they have an outdoor patio, and with fall coming up and with the weather kind of cooling down, it's a perfect spot. hang out, relax. It's right off Georgia Street. There's not a bad seat in the house here. There are TVs everywhere. So if you're wanting to catch a sporting event, whether it's basketball, football, soccer, you name it, there's no bad seat. Yeah.
You got it. There are over 40 flat screen TVs. We even have TVs on the patio. So if the weather's nice, they're out there and ready to go.
I'm enjoying my Long Island. It's time for me to go play shuffleboard, so we'll catch you later. Fun, Long Island, and of course the most delicious thing on the menu, the breadsticks. Guys, these alone are definitely worth the trip. We're taking you to the fringe of Indy. We're giving you tips on how to shop on a dime and giving away tickets to the Canvitational. Now there's a lot of fun to be had out there in Indianapolis. Tweet us right now during the commercial break and tell us your favorite activity to do here in the city. We'd love to hear from you.
Equipment for RSTV provided in part by Roberts Everything Photo, Everything Imaging.
Cherie Lowe understands that paying less is only half the satisfaction for getting a good bargain. The other half is telling the internet how little you spent.
So we're here with Cherie Lowe, also known as the Queen of Free. She's going to give us some back-to-school savings tips and more.
Yes, definitely. So back to school, we think about buying crayons and backpacks, but it's a great time of the year for everybody to save on some essential items, whether you're buying school supplies or small appliances that are often featured in the back to college section for dorm move-ins. You definitely can save big bucks if you time your deals well and you check out that clearance section on a regular basis.
And folks, we need to listen to her because she was able to buy this backpack for $1. Cherie, what qualifies you to be able to give this advice?
Sure. So since 2008, I've been blogging at queenoffree.net, where I shared our story of paying off $127,482.30 in about 4 years.
That's a lot of debt.
It is a lot of debt. And I did that slowly and gradually along with my husband. And we learned how to save money in every area possible so that we could put that toward paying off debt.
And so many people, young and old, have these struggles, whether it be paying off student loan debt, whether it be credit card debt. What is one piece of advice, one simple piece of advice you can give them to get started right now?
Well, personal finance is so personal, and really sometimes it makes no sense at all. And honestly, it takes more than just numbers on a page. It takes daily practices, daily disciplines to eliminate debt.
And you've actually written a book, Slaying the Debt Dragon. Tell us more.
So I wrote Slaying the Debt Dragon this year. It's actually due out January 2nd of 2015. And it shares our story along with practical tips as well as the inspiration, you know, chin up, chest out, you can do this. Sort of messages for people to hold on to.
And what's the biggest piece of advice people can get when reading Slaying the Debt Dragon?
I think more than anything that it is possible, because it seemed insurmountable when we started our journey that we would never pay off that much debt. We thought it would take over a decade, but it only took a little under 4 years.
4 years to pay off almost $130,000.
Yes.
That's huge. So where can people go if they want to pick up their copy?
Right now, you can pre-order it. It will be releasing, so you can get on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, anywhere where books are sold, and pre-order your copy to arrive at your door on January the 2nd, or when that date rolls around, you can buy it in the physical store.
All right, sounds good. Thanks so much, Cherie. Looking forward to reading Slaying the Debt Dragon.
You can follow Cherie's blog to find out more about shopping on a dime. And I don't know about you ladies, but I love to bargain shop, whether it's at consignment stores or Goodwill. I'm always looking for the best brands at the lowest prices. Tweet me. I want to hear your best find right here in the city. Danielle_RSTV. Next, we're taking you to a place, an event, an environment, an attitude, and a movement. Plus, tickets to Canvitational. I'm still here on the couch, and so are you. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Clothing for Real Scene TV, brought to you by Plato's Closet. Visit us on East 96th Street in Fishers.
IndyFringe is a riotous celebration of theater that happens over 11 days at 8 venues with 64 performing groups and 384 performances, unjuried and uncensored. Anyone can perform, anything can happen, and it does.
Oh, you smell like crazy.
Don't even have time to it. This isn't gonna work.
That'll work.
Good luck. How long has IndyFringe been going on?
Well, this is our 10th year. We're celebrating 10 years of fun and frivolity and making waves down Mass Avenue.
Awesome, awesome. Do we have anything new going on here this year?
Well, we do have a lot of new shows, a lot of new people coming to the actual festival. We had a fabulous documentary made about the last 10 years of Fringe. And basically, you know, Fringe just grows and gets bigger and bigger, so we have a lot of fun. We just had a visit from the Consul General of Australia from Chicago. You know, we're sort of on the world map now for the Aussies who are touring, and that's good for everyone, because if you can't go to another country or you can't go to another state, we can bring that new influence to our performers and our audiences, and that really makes it very rewarding.
We're doing an awesome show called Death Metal Podcast for Kids, and it's the second part of hopefully a trilogy. Okay. The first one was called Death Metal Family Radio Hour, and it was about these two metalhead kids who take over their uncle's NPR-like show, like a Prairie Home Companion. So what would happen if a metalhead ran Prairie Home Companion? And this year, it's what would happen if a metalhead ran a children's podcast, and the results are pretty funny.
So what actually brings you guys down from Bloomington to put on this show?
Well, we do a Fringe show every year. For a while we were doing a show called Sex Death. Then for a few years we were doing a sort of a sketch comedy show of a bunch of short plays we called The Blizzard. And we just wanted to do something different last year, so we sort of shot around some ideas. Originally came up with an idea of a live radio show with live Foley, and the idea was sort of like an old-time mystery or something. And then somebody, probably our artistic director Chad, thought it would be funny to have Death Metal Radio Hour, Death Metal Family Radio Hour, two things that don't go together. So we shot that over to our playwright and sort of collaborated, played around with these characters, you know, doing some improv, and came up with the script.
We added a character this year that wasn't in it last year. She's an evil producer who has all the money, and she's like trying to sell us out. And she may or may not be the devil, we're not sure, but it'd be awesome if she was. We'll find out in part 3. What the Bloomington Playwrights Project is all about is developing new plays. So we want to make something that's never been seen before. We want to give our audiences back in Bloomington, and by extension, the audiences up here, a chance to see something new. And that's why Fringe is perfect for us, because Fringe is all about new and weird and trying things out. We're happy to be here.
7 lives and 7 stories. It's perfect for IndyFringe. This play looks at the lives of 7 ordinary people in an extraordinary way, through music, dance, and humor.
My show, I have a show called My Name is Blank, based on the stories of 5 different U.S. Indianapolis veterans and their stories in life right now.
Now, you said that's 5 different people?
Yeah.
In one play?
People. Yeah. Actually,
So,
I play more than that. I play over 7 different people in the play, and that's just the 5 stories are based on those 5 people.
So you're actually going to play 7 people in one play?
Yeah.
What if people wanted to find out information about Q Artistry? Where do they go?
They can go to qartistry.org, and or go to our Facebook, which is Facebook/QArtistry. Just that easy.
Okay, now how long have you been here at IndyFringe?
This is my 5th IndyFringe. This is Q Artistry's 4th participating, but the first year that I lived here in Indy, I was in a show called Mad Women's Late Night Cabaret, where I played Ethel Merman. That was pretty awesome. And then what else was I in? I was in something else. Oh, I was in a show called Ophelia's Revenge that was also fun. It had zombies in it, and we were bashing zombies on the head with shovels. It was pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
It was.
So tell me your favorite thing about having your shows at IndyFringe.
My favorite thing about having a show at IndyFringe, to be quite honest, is this thing right here, which is a performer's pass, which means I get to see all the amazing shows at IndyFringe, because this is the only place where you can catch this much theater all in the same square mile. Everybody from Shadow Ape to Lou Harry to No Exit Performance, everybody puts really, really awesome shows on, and it's great to just be a part of that. But then also to have a show like our show for Q Artistry uses 11 different playwrights that normally have shows in the Fringe. And to be able to focus on the playwrights and make sure to shine a light on them when sometimes that can get lost in the shuffle. But that's one thing that's really nice about Fringe too.
Okay, so what is the next big project coming up in Irvington after Fringe?
After Fringe, we have auditions on September 15th and 16th for our community production, which is The Thirsty Tournament, which is a musical parody of the Hunger Games. And then we also have a big playwrights festival the weekend after Labor Day weekend, which will feature lots of different playwrights, and we'll do play readings on stage with actors, and the audience gets to vote which one they like best, and then we'll produce it next year in our season. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then October we have Cabaret Poe and Monster Concert, and we have Christmas stuff. I mean, fall is big for us because we're part of the Irvington Halloween Festival, and so we have a great time.
And so if people wanted to find out exactly what dates those shows are, they could just go on QArtistry.org?
Yep.
Well, that is awesome, Ben.
Thank you.
As much as we would have loved to have covered everything related to IndyFringe, there simply wasn't time. Thanks so much to IndyFringe. We'll see you next year. Still to come, we're having fun on the streets in Indy with TJ, and we're giving you your shot to attend Sun King Brewery's Canvitational. Don't go anywhere. TJ's out on the streets with a new gimmick and a new task. Hey, what's happening, TJ?
Hi, Danielle. I'm at IUPUI campus where we're interviewing students, trying to find out what they're excited about for the first day of school. Okay, so what are you guys excited about for the first day of school?
I'm excited to meet new people, and
yeah, I'm excited to make new friends and find out where my classes are at, explore the campus with Neely.
Meeting teachers.
Meeting teachers?
Yeah.
Are you maybe not so excited about this human anatomy?
Not at all.
Making a whole bunch of new friends.
Okay.
Surprise me is what I gotta say. I just want to be surprised.
You want to be surprised? You want to have a lot of fun?
Yes, I do.
Some new experiences?
New experiences.
The ladies?
You already know.
Okay, so what are you excited about for your first day of school?
I'm excited to get acquainted with all of my professors and classmates and get this year underway so I can eventually go into med school.
What are you excited about for your first day of school?
First day of school has sucked, honestly.
Why?
Because I can't understand my teachers.
Is that the only reason?
Yeah, and class is kind of boring.
No cute girls in there?
Oh, no, not at all.
That's why it sucks, really.
Yeah, it's an engineering major. You can't do anything.
Just getting around campus, getting to meet new people, and figuring out where stuff is and everything.
Probably just like starting my art classes and like having studio time.
Probably the nap after class, honestly.
Knowing that the school is, growing so much and just improving as a university.
The diversity, meeting new people, because in high school you were kind of forced to be with the same people for 4 years, and now you can kind of see where you're at in your classes and your peers are also involved in those certain things, so that's kind of exciting for me.
Probably meeting new people and getting started on my major.
Seeing my new classes and hopefully making new friends.
And what are you most excited about?
Making new friends. I'm taking major-specific classes this year because I'm actually, getting into the years where I can actually take stuff that's specific to my major instead of taking the required classes that are pain.
Finding out my classes, finding out what I need to do so I can graduate.
All right, what year are you?
I'll be a sophomore.
I'm glad to be here and finally figure everything out and just do all that. So.
And meet new people?
Meet new people.
See some cute boys on campus?
I'm taken, but that's really nice. Yeah.
She's taken.
Oh man, meeting new people is so exciting.
Yeah,
I'm so excited, yeah. Yeah, definitely meeting new people.
Like I just met her yesterday and we're like
we have
really
two
close.
classes together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm excited to just be on campus, get to socialize, and just finish school.
I think just the whole learning experience, it was pretty interesting to hear about what everybody else had to say. Because my first class was about philanthropy and helping other people, and I thought that was really interesting.
Oh, that's awesome. What are you excited about?
I get to meet up with my friends again, and I have new interesting classes that I can pick on my own.
And what are you excited about?
Taking classes you actually want to take. So.
Yeah, yeah, that is exciting. Yes, it is. Are you guys first year or?
Yeah.
Oh, well, welcome. It's exciting and fun. Okay, have a good week. Well, have a good semester.
That's our show for you tonight, Indianapolis. We'll be back in 2 weeks to give away tickets, lounge right here on the couch in our studios at the 247 Sky Bar, and help you keep tabs as to what's going on right here in the city. But first, let's give away tickets to the Sun King Brewery Canvitational. I need you to hop onto our Facebook or Twitter page and tell us your favorite craft beer. As always, we'll pick a winner at random for you and a friend to attend this event. And trust me, guys, you won't want to miss it. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye. That was so good. Sorry, you guys. I'm really sweaty. There's so much to remember. I'm tired. I need a glass of wine. This is the longest day ever. They need to invest in a teleprompter for us. You know how much faster this would go if we had a prompter? Boiler up. I was on a roll. That was it. What happens at IndyFringe doesn't always stay at IndyFringe. All right, I got it.
Real Scene TV is brought to you by Top Shelf Productions.